Hey everybody, CLIC Connect on location at LA Live, and I'm with Bruce Ford. And guess what? We had our annual lunch early at Smash Burgers. So, great tip for you at LA Live. Great burger, Bruce.
Great burger.
Good to see you, brother. How are you?
Craig, happy 2024, man. It's great to see you.
Great seeing you. So, what are your takeaways from Alice 2024?
Well, the first takeaway is that it's expensive to be in Los Angeles, but it's expensive to be in any city in the country. And the days of $300 and less room nights in a full-service hotel are probably over. And that's one thing we're seeing here. And we're talking about robust convention meetings bookings in 2024 that seem to be buoying the industry. But not everybody's sure that's going to keep going into 2025. So we kind of have, I think, a little balloon that's blowing up for 2024 that seems positive.
Yeah.
But no one's really willing to predict how far that's going to go, and mostly because, well, Craig, we do have an election this year.
Yeah, there's the rub right there.
But the Dow Jones hit 38,000 yesterday.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So, I mean, that can't be all bad.
No.
Right?
No, it can't be. And, and economically, yeah, things are better. Now, it's a various degree. My formula for, economics here and what trends I'm looking at, I always discount gasoline because nearly 50 cents out of every dollar spent at the gas pumps in California goes to tax.
Yep.
So, but, looking at eggs, looking at apple juice and milk and steaks and everything else. And
I think a lot of people felt like they got their P&L under control through the summer of last year, and then everything went up 15% more. What just happened? So we're still kind of reeling from that, but at the same time, there's going to be more hotels available to purchase this year than we've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
And it's really going to be a transaction-driven market for much of 24, even into 25. And some people on the stage were kind of saying that maybe they thought that would kick off in the second half. I tell you, it's already right here.
Yeah.
In the first 20 days of business in the U.S., so far in January, it's been a very active transaction market, and we expect it to keep going. And people are obviously getting ready for when that lending window is open, but people are just buying things with cash and saying that's a pretty good return. I'm going to park the money over here.
Yeah.
And hospitality still ranks very high in investment grade inside of many big firms, because who wants to own an office building? I don't want to own any retail, that's for sure.
No,
I mean,
neither one of those classes do I want to own.
And so what maybe is better than hotels? It might be like warehousing, self-storage.
Yeah. Light industrial, warehouses.
Yeah, so hotels are getting a lot of looks.
Yeah.
And people are going to be able to buy at some level of discount.
Yeah.
And I think the market will flourish this year. And so I anticipate it being good, and demand is scheduled to be good, and we still have so much runway with some other demand segments that aren't even really activated yet, like international arrivals and individual business travel.
I agree. The international scene, we've got both the Olympics and coming to Los Angeles, and then we've got the World Cup up in San Francisco. So.
Well, the World Cup's going to be all over the United States. We're going to even have games in Boston.
There you go.
Sorry, matches in Boston. Okay.
It'll be on the pitch. Yeah.
But the opportunity right now in commercial real estate for hotels in the United States is playing out as really very interesting to many of the major funds. And as a result, I think the hotel industry will benefit from that. I couldn't believe it, Craig, and this was the one walk away that I had. I remember pre-pandemic that Marriott would talk about their rewards program. Right? And they would say, wow, we got 70 million people. We got 80 million people.
Yeah.
Last night at the event, they said they have 192 million
people
Marriott Bonvoy members. That tells you all you need to know about why brand.com is flourishing.
Yeah.
And whatever brand it is, or whatever franchise company it is, they almost are fine with you not necessarily all understanding all of their brands, as long as you just pick the price tier that you want for the experience that you're going to have.
There you go.
And that's what they're trying to do, and they keep expanding that. And it's an amazing thing. I never would have expected it in my 28 years in the hotel business, but it is here.
Yeah.
To be seen.
Well, it's here. There's also, the races are on to try and capture that Gen X money now, and we've got new hotel brands being launched again. So
we had another one this week.
Targeting Gen X. So
we had another one this week.
Yeah,
and we'll have more next week.
Yeah, and the week after, and the week after, and the week after. So
as they continue to again work the rate tiers.
Yeah.
So when I say that the days of staying in a full service luxury or upper upscale hotel in an urban center for under $300 are gone.
Yeah.
It's actually, that's going to be the courtyard price by the time we get to the end of this. Okay. But seriously, I mean, it's something that has really come about as a result of the pandemic. And, at the end of the day, I get it.
Yeah.
And I understand it. But they're talking now that the upward momentum of the hotel industry is all about occupancy at this point.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily about rate, because they've changed the rate enough that they realize that some people are kind of like, oh, no, I'm good. So,
I'm good here. Yeah.
$429 for that hotel? I think I'm good.
I think I'm good. So what's happening with the construction pipeline? You chair our hotel development deal of the year. You're our opening keynote at CLIC 7 on March 6th and 7th at the West and South Coast Plaza Hotel. What's going on with the pipeline? Brand conversions still leading the pack?
So we have 300,000 rooms in conversion and renovation active in the database in the United States today. Okay, that's pretty much a high watermark.
Yep.
But what is interesting about that portion of the pipeline is even though the conversions are happening, the renovations are trailing the actual conversion. So the brands are looking to take the hotels in many cases, before the renovation is completed.
Yeah.
Which is a new thing. That's never been the case. And on the new construction side, pre-pandemic, you had to be under construction in 12 months after signing your franchise agreement. Today, that's maybe 24 or 30 months.
Yeah, it's been pushed out.
Before you have to get under construction, and everybody's fine with that.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's a very new trend.
Yeah.
So, in terms of, quote, locking up the opportunities, that's where we sit.
And I'm not surprised that we're at, that 24, 30, 36 month, extension on shovels in the ground. Everybody realizes that, interest rates are up. Construction loans in particular have been tough. And you're going to need that. Now, I'm hoping that the Fed holds true, and we're going to have 3 interest rate cuts this year before we get to the election.
Who's telling you that?
Fed.
You're going to get 3 interest rate cuts this year?
That's what.
Did you want to bet on that, Mr. Sullivan?
Yeah, I'll bet you $100.
Okay.
$100.
All right.
$100. You saw.
I'm going to look forward to collecting that. Because I here's where I sit on that. Yeah. I don't know in an election year if that's even possible.
Historically, it has been. When the Fed starts sliding the interest rate up as they get closer to the election and it comes down. Fed chairman was out last month and he said they're hopefully going to have 3 cuts this year. So, and typically the party that's controlling the White House, when that happens, they take all the credit for it. So, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I guess we will. That'll be an interesting party. I can't wait to attend.
There you go. Bruce, how can everybody get a hold of you?
So, Lodging Econometrics on Facebook, on LinkedIn, connected with CLIC Hotels, my boy Craig Sullivan.
Thank you.
It will be our pleasure to be the keynote at CLIC, March 6th and 7th,
2024.
in our favorite place in Southern California,
There we go.
where the sun is out.
Absolutely. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Cheers.